Today I'm going to try to trade all of my chocolate Pokemon cards for real Pokemon cards, but first we have to break a world record.
For the record, 3, 2, 1, go.
All 1,100 people in this room had to open their cards at the same exact time.
Okay, hold up those cards. Hold them up in the air.
3, 2, 1.
And that guy on stage is Pat Flynn. He is holding the new Guinness Book of World Records for the most packs opened at the same time in one room. But I'm also holding a world record, the most chocolate Pokemon cards ever made. But my real goal is to make sure that Pat gets one of these. The problem is he's constantly surrounded by bodyguards and is super busy. So instead, I'm gonna try to trade some of these chocolate cards for real ones with other people attending card parties. So that way, maybe we can get word out to Pat. But before I really wanted to trade these, I had to get them appraised because I had no idea what these might be worth. That's where Simon comes in. He's running a booth called Graded Guards that actually protect your slabs that hold your Pokemon cards. Let's see what he has to say.
So Simon, go for it. Take a look at the binder here.
All right, it's good because I'm hungry too. What? These are awesome. Oh my God, the detail? Oh, I have to go probably with, I'm gonna go with this guy. I'm gonna go Fat Pikachu all day.
My real question is, what would you pay for that Fat Pikachu chocolate card?
I'll probably pay 10, 15 bucks for it.
$15?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. I was like $3 for it.
No, mate, this is sick. This is awesome. I love it.
Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Now that I have a base price of what to go off of, I'm going to discount these by 66% and tell people they're on sale for $5. But you may be wondering, Paul, where did you get those chocolate Pokemon cards? Well, I made them. Here's a 30-second breakdown of how I did it. First, I 3D printed my positive to create a plastic mold with. I used my vacuum forming machine to make that mold. Then I made a bunch of those molds. I then had my friend help me out by printing out a bunch of Pokemon cards onto something called a sugar sheet. These are what are used to put pictures onto cakes. I cut out each of those cards individually, laid them upside down into my mold, poured melted chocolate onto those cards, popped them out of their molds, and then trimmed each one individually to make them nice and clean. I then packaged them into their own plastic wrapper, put them all into card boxes, put all of that into a giant suitcase, and brought all of them to Card Party. The majority of these went to the VIP ticket holder bags for them to find. Now it's time to find my first victim, and I really hope this works.
Those are actually all just made of chocolate.
Oh, that's what you
I'm trying to trade up. Someone on the trade show told me he would pay me $5 a card that we could trade for, and then you could get a chocolate VIP card.
This kid on the right side, he's already pulling cards out to see how he can get one of these things.
Ooh, what do you got? What do you got? Dude, I'll add it to my collection. Are you sure? You can pick whatever card you want.
And while he was picking his card, the dude with the Gengar beanie wanted in on this, so he wanted to trade too. But what they didn't know is I had another surprise for them if they picked the card and traded. Before I walked into this trade hall, I actually bought an entire box of Pokemon boosters to give to people if they decided to trade with me.
And there you go. You can have that too. Yeah.
This is the only thing I have.
Mewtwo? Are you sure? That's my Smash Brothers main.
After trading for this Mewtwo, I let him pick whatever he wanted out of my binder and gave him a pack of cards.
Hopefully you crack something fun. I just started and I've traded 2 chocolate cards already. Thanks, guys.
This guy was all in on this chocolate. He immediately took a bite.
Is it pretty sweet?
Parents, I'm sorry about the sugar rush.
This is the start to my collection right here. See this? I don't have any cards yet. Guys, we just started. This is so good.
Gengar and Wolfman wanted to help me out, so we traded for 2 more cards. And this is the haul that I have. These guys are awesome. So I said bye to my 2 new friends in search for more people and hopefully Pat Flynn.
We had an awesome haul already. I have 8 cards left. What's up, guys? And I'm gonna try to trade them up. People are actually really excited about this, and that makes me super happy. Like, living those moments with you guys, my favorite thing.
So I entered the second half of the trade hall to find another table to trade with when I came across this giant line to see Pat Flynn. This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. And this guy waited such a long time just to get this signed by Pat, but it was well worth it. I don't know how long Pat's gonna be signing, but I'm gonna do some trades first.
What I'm doing is I'm offering trades because I don't have a trade binder.
And as soon as I slapped down my trade binder, they had some suspicions, and then I showed them some of my cards.
Really cool. I cannot believe that they make them.
So you're gonna do this Leafeon for the Gengar.
Yes.
These kids were so ready to trade for these chocolate cards. A Leafeon for a Gengar? Yes, please.
I've never seen the chocolate Pokemon.
You also get a pack of Paldea. Yeah, you're welcome.
This little dude had his mind blown. He really wanted to trade as soon as I busted out chocolate and Paldea packs.
You want this guy?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do a Vaporeon.
I want,
That's a Glaceon. See, I don't even know anything anymore.
Guys, honestly, I have no idea what any of these cards really are, and these kids know everything about it. I was just super excited to be trading with them.
There you go. There's Jolteon, buddy.
After making a few trades at this table, word ended up getting out and I was swarmed by Pokemon fans. Honestly, it was super fun just handing out packs to people and trading for the chocolate cards. I kind of lost myself and just had a great time.
I came upon the gold rush, apparently, of what to bring to this thing. They're the rarest cards in the building because they expire.
Do you have any creator cards?
I don't. I need to go get some.
What he's actually talking about are these custom cards Card Party had made for creators to hand out. I didn't have any on me, so I'm gonna try to find some and bring them back later. But then this guy came up to me with a crazy card.
Let's do it. I love Moltres. You want to do the Flareon?
He's trading me Moltres, a legendary bird, for a chocolate Flareon card. Now, I want to try to find the other two legendary birds, Articuno and Zapdos. But then the most patient kid came up to me and I had to trade with him.
We're gonna trade this Pikachu V, this guy right here, for what are we trading for, Benny? Whatever you want to trade me.
Alright, I'm gonna help you out.
Okay.
Secret rare.
Oh, it's a Japanese card
Yeah, it's
too.
a Japanese
Look
card.
at this.
Climax.
What Benny doesn't know is now I have to collect all of the waifu cards after he's shown me this. I also traded my chocolate Jolteon for the real version of the Jolteon card. That was super cool too. I got so caught up in trading that I made a mistake and I missed Pat at his signing. So now it's time to reformulate the plan.
This has been one of the most insane experiences. I only have 2 chocolate cards left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go reload this binder with a few more that I have left in the room and come back down and just make some people's days. These kids are awesome. This is so much fun.
So I made my way back to my room and inspected my haul and realized I had a Moltres, a Zapdos, but I was missing Articuno. So I grabbed more chocolate cards and headed back downstairs. And hopefully I can find Pat Flynn this time. But as soon as I came downstairs, I was called over to a table because apparently the chocolate cards now have a reputation.
Well, what is this Articuno? That is the prettiest Articuno I think I've ever seen.
Legitimately was able to trade for an Articuno as soon as I hit this table.
I don't know what anything is worth, so you're gonna pick this. Well, we're gonna take the Articuno and see what he takes.
And then this guy was like, look at this card.
What is this one? Oh, another.
Trainer Gallery.
Oh, that's a really pretty Articuno. Can I show the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this one. That's really cool too.
This table was wild. They really wanted to trade a bunch of the chocolate cards for the real ones, really helping me grow my collection. And I even got a Bakugo card out of this, which is really awesome. I even traded some chocolate cards to vendors for a surfing Pikachu while getting video bombed by PokeRev. But even with all these amazing things happening, making friends, making trades, I still cannot find Pat Flynn. And that's when I heard a roar from the main stage. You see, all day people have been doing pack battles. Each person will open up a pack of cards and whoever has the most expensive card wins that pack battle. They do this all day using more and more expensive packs until they open the most expensive packs in all of Pokemon on the main stage. And this is where things got wild. The first person opened up a holographic Blastoise. This is the second most expensive card in the entire set. There's only one card that is more expensive than this.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh!
You probably can't see from how excited I got, but they pulled a base set Charizard on stage, which sells for thousands of dollars. You couldn't have scripted this moment better. But unfortunately, this is the last event of the night, and Pat Flynn is still on stage. So I went back to my room to admire our new collection, and then got ready to find Pat on day 2. This is it, Mom's Spaghetti.
So it's day 2 at Card Party, and I have to try to put this chocolate Pikachu into a slab to give to Pat Flynn, who has been completely elusive this whole time. We gotta find him, track him down, and try to give him this thing and see what his reaction is.
So I made my way back to the convention hall, traded some more chocolate cards for some more waifu cards, as well as chocolate cards for some merch. I ended up getting a graded guard for one of the chocolate cards, so that was a really good deal. Then I came across these clamshell guards that I actually need for this chocolate Pikachu. I snagged one of these clamshell style guards, went back up to my room, and locked and loaded this chocolate Pikachu into this clamshell guard. But now here's the other problem. I actually had to check out of my hotel room, so we are literally down to the wire. I had to take all of my bags and all of my belongings back downstairs to the lobby and drop the bags off because I don't have any more time to do this. I made my way back down to the convention hall one more time to try to look for Pat, and I honestly was ready to give up. And that's when I see Pat right there as I exited the convention center hall. The problem is he's actually on his way to signing. I didn't want to stop him here, and I wanted to make sure that I got up to that signing line. And then I realized something that I'd been missing all weekend. I have a VIP badge, and that means front of the line. So I just walked right up to Pat Flynn.
What's up, bro?
I brought you a gift.
A gift?
Yes. This is for you, because I don't know if you got one or not. I could not find the Shibuya Pikachu, so I just made one out of the chocolate. And you can also have the bulk cards that I stuffed it with, because I know you like bulk, so
do.
yeah, that's just
This
for
is
you.
great.
I love it.
This is chocolate, by the way. This
Is it?
is chocolate. That's awesome.
Would you mind signing my badge?
Yeah, only if you sign that class.
Yes, absolutely.
I finally got Pat to sign my badge after giving him that chocolate Pokemon card, but he actually asked for my signature in return, and that just made me super happy. Now my chocolate Pikachu is immortalized.
I'm super glad after this entire weekend I was able to give Pat that final Shibuya chocolate card. The other cards that I got were awesome, but honestly, it was the friends I made along the way that was the best part of this entire experience. If you want to see me give One Piece cosplayers real devil fruits, click or tap right over here. My name is Chef PK, and remember, keep playing with your food.